Hey everyone, my name is Kristen DeBenko and I'm a senior product manager at GitLab. And today I'm taking you through the dashboard working group's final readout. We wanted to progress towards a consistent UI in our dashboards and the nomenclature. A big thanks to the working group team. Without them, this would not have been possible. There was so much discussion and amazing output by everyone on the team. So thank you so much. So what brought us together was the question of having so many different uses of dashboards in GitLab and wanting to align them in some way. We came up with 4 goals. 1, align on priorities and unblock feature teams to build with dashboards, homepages, landing pages, or user page concepts and know what that is. Create a solid nomenclature and usage guide for dashboards. Define what a dashboard is, and even more importantly, what it isn't, and determine the correct naming and use for observability and new graphs inside of dashboards. Given that we had an acquisition and like a different dashboarding team coming in with observability, and we have all of these legacy dashboards, we really need to have a framework that works for everyone. As a team, we made 3 phases to our work. First was investigation, then we mapped all the pieces, and then we define all of the objects. So that was the core phases we go through. The first phase started in December, and we gathered all dashboards at GitLab into one big long list. So you can see we've got a list of 30 here. We also had some other internal tools and graphing tools within this. So this was a huge win. Product and CS helped us gather this list, and this was our starting point. Now, with 30 different dashboards, here we are illuminating 6 of the top ones, and you could see with the color coding here that mapping those regions on the dashboard is vastly different, even amongst these top 6. So we could align all 30, but we chose the most important and then used those as guides as we move forward into a definition phase and mapping out UI components. So we took all of the large regions and then mapped smaller. So in a spreadsheet, we had each dashboard item from the dashboard itself down to panels, down to filters, and we thought through every component that may or may not be included based on what we saw from the observability team, from value stream dashboards, from everything else amongst GitLab. And the core areas are the dashboard and the panels. And then we had a lot of discussion around filters. Should they be on panels? Should they only be global? Can they be both? We landed on both. And a lot of the different elements are all listed there. The way we did it was we had an agreement column, and basically the ones we didn't have agreement on, we would sync and we would talk them through. At the end of the definition, when we were ready to move forward, we took it to an MR, and that was our exit criteria to complete the working group, was to have a pajamas MR up. And so here you can see we now have a full-fledged dashboard section in pajamas that describes all of the concepts that we came up with. So we've got the definitions, layout, guidelines, and behavior for all of the different parts of the dashboard. So I suggest you go and look at that and give your feedback if you have anything that you see you could make better. One of the things we noticed once we wrote that greenfield definition of dashboards was that we did have a legacy definition of dashboard in pajamas that was wrong based on our new understanding. So that was a really cool thing to update. So before we were calling the homepage link a dashboard, we made a modification, and we also gave a very precise definition of a landing page. A landing page is the page directly tied to a link in the navigation. Typically, a landing page is action-oriented and contains overview or summary content, but it can also be a dashboard for analysis-oriented tasks. So that definition took a lot of time to get to. Having that definition helped us answer what a dashboard is not, which was another major part of this. So looking at the GitLab app currently, I'm showing current behavior. When you hover on an avatar right now, it says dashboard. Similarly, you can change where this link goes to in your user preferences, and the title says dashboard. These are user settings, and that's your homepage link. So those are not dashboard related activities. So we can make that modification within GitLab to match our new standards. The TLDR rules for this are that when you click the avatar, the link is called your homepage. Landing pages are landed on directly from navigation, so it's a very broad term. And the two general types of landing pages are analysis-oriented, which are dashboards, or landing pages that are action-oriented, which might be something like an issue list where you take action. Next steps, we want to circulate the definitions within product and design, which is this video, and start conversations with consistent terminology. Begin to gradually convert existing dashboards to the standard. We created an issue to update the current dashboard setting to be homepage. And we could consider future iteration on the current homepage behavior that aligns with the new navigation. So that's something we want to look at. Do we want to change that avatar behavior? Is that something we could iterate on in the future? We hope that all of you can participate, give us feedback, look at the pages, make MRs. We did the best that we could with what we had, but we're sure that there's going to be more insights as we go along. So we look forward to hearing what you all bring forward, and hopefully we can all take the next steps to start driving consistency in the dashboards. Thank you.